Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? We're playing Custom Hero Clash. I got Nux, which I don't really know what exactly we're gonna do with him. Infernal Blade. Probably not actually. Probably not actually gonna go for that. Okay, so here's the problem with Infernal Blade. We're playing Nux, right? We're gonna tank, we're gonna burrow. Infernal Blade doesn't really work with that. We could get Spike Carapace, but that seems kind of bad. Alright, great start everybody. We have nothing. Exorcism, I suppose? Okay then, and let's just go ahead and go with Aghanim's Blessing. I think Aghanim's Blessing just gives like a lot of early game power. And, you know, it just kind of like makes your economy a little bit easier just because you don't have to actually worry about buying an Aghanims and all of that. So yeah, also this is nice, you know, like now we got the Rocket Barrage that hits 2 targets. Literally twice as powerful. Actually more so because its cooldown gets also gets reduced, right? Anyhow, that's pretty much it. I'm hoping that we get stuff like Burrow and... Well, you don't get Burrow, right? You get Vendetta. But we can get Burrow and we can get Dispersion, Bulwark, Maledict, Beastmaster Access. Perfectly reasonable build. Perfectly reasonable build. But I mean, why did you stop playing regular Dota games? Let me just tell you a secret, Carso the Wizard. I'm being paid. Riot saw my channel and they were just like, damn, that guy alone is seriously threatening League of Legends and we need to shut him down. So they gave me a very significant amount of money so that I only play custom games. And I mean, who am I if not known for the fact that I care about nothing else other than money? So, there you have it. There you have it. How much to outbid Riot? 15 bucks. Honestly, they didn't actually pay me that much. Anyway. Go away. Get the kill. Did I bet on this? I don't know if I bet on this. I don't remember. My brain is mush. Oh my god. Can you actually do this? Yes. Hey, we actually got it right. So this is nothing again. We're getting some very, very cursed rolls here. I guess I'm gonna get Vendetta because now I can burrow. Yes. Maybe Burrow Rocket Barrage is our strategy today. Who knows? Could be. Probably shouldn't be, but it could be. Who knows, really? I'll burrow. Very good. Although right now we don't really need it. You know, it's still very early on in the game. Now, the honest answer is that I don't know, I just kind of like stopped caring about it. Like, you know, you do something for such a long time, after a while, it just stops being interesting. Did you really not buy detection? God, I hate it. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Can the game just start everybody with like 1 Sentry Ward in their inventory? That would be so nice because this is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. Yeah, right? Like somebody else bet on you. Somebody has 300. The Dragonite is gonna snipe the whole bunch. Come on, Sadness, get out of there. Ah, Dragonite is gonna snipe all of it anyway. They did a poll on Discord and didn't get approved. I know that they do balance decisions based on polls on Discord, which is the dumbest thing I have heard in my life. Oh my god. That is the dumbest thing. Did you know that? Did you know that these guys do balance decisions based on polls in Discord? Yeah, now everything makes sense, doesn't it? Now everything suddenly makes sense. What are we buying? I mean, we gotta get ourselves the Sky Staff as early as we can, right? Oh, hey, look at us. We both have, like, Rocket Barrage. Okay, that's cool. That's fun. That's exciting. I'm up for it. Let's get some boots. Oh, you have faster boots. That's okay. Who has more HP? You or me? Oh, we have the exact same amount. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. This is very silly. Okay, very good. We did win though, and that's what matters. There's plague wards. That's not good, right? Let's reroll this. Hey, we actually got Dispersion! Look at that! We actually got Dispersion. Alright, maybe it's happening. So that's already, honestly, just Burrow with Dispersion is kind of a build. Like, that's honestly already pretty good. You should win, right? Yeah, you got it. You got it. Just don't throw, please. That would be very much appreciated if you didn't throw this. And then we've got this, like, rocket barrage nonsense, which somehow is actually kind of okay. I mean, it does a good chunk of damage. We are missing the talent for it, right? There's a talent for it that gives you a lot of value, which we don't have, but oh well. Since when did Dispersion have an active? It's the Aghanim's Shard for it. With Aghanim's Shard, you can activate Dispersion to spawn a Haunt illusion to attack the most recent hero that damaged Spectre in the last 5 seconds. Illusions last 5 seconds and has a 25 seconds cooldown. So it's bad. It's not good. And yeah, that's pretty much that. All right, let's do this. We'll summon our ghosts. Let's ghost the clock. And then we do that. Nice. Perfect. You know, just overwhelm them really quickly. I mean, the ghosts are good, and the guy also has the ghosts. But right now, Rocket Barrage actually just does a lot of damage. Right? Just kind of does a lot of damage, which is pretty good. Who knew? Who knew? So what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I forget. I'm sure it was something of importance, but who really knows? The N. Go here. Hello, what's up?
We're having pancakes for dinner.
Are we having pancakes for dinner? Yeah. I thought we were having burgers for dinner. No more burgers anymore. Now it's pancakes. Okay. Well, I guess pancakes it is. So thanks for informing us. It's very important that everybody knows we're having pancakes for dinner. Okay, goodbye. So let's sell this. And here's our Sky Staff. Very good. Pancakes with burgers, also good. That's a thing? Sweet or savory pancakes? We always have sweet pancakes. Oh, I was talking about why I don't play Dota anymore. Honestly, I've actually kind of like been thinking about that a little bit. And the biggest reason why I don't really... So there's like kind of, I would say there's 2 major reasons why I'm not really interested in playing normal Dota these days. The first one is, I don't really like playing team-based games anymore. Growing up, I really liked them, but these days, I just find them a little frustrating. I prefer games where I don't have to worry about anybody else than myself right now. Where I can just play on my own. That's why I've been playing a lot of like Super Smash Bros. Melee, because in that game, it's just me. It's just I don't have to worry about anybody else. Right? And in a way that works, I'm pretty happy to have things be that way right now. And then the other one is that Dota just takes so long. It just takes so long. A game of Dota takes like 45 minutes. I say playing this garbage, which takes an hour and a half. I get that that's not... I know. But still, that doesn't really undo the fact that Dota also takes very long. Alright? And then, you know, in this one at least it's just me. I don't have to worry about anybody else. So that's just kind of the thing. Can we make a build later just for the sake of better bots and bot matches? Sure. Yeah, if you think they are ready. I tried playtesting them a little bit yesterday, but I can make a build for sure, not a problem. I mean, I don't even really have to make a build. I just have to build the bots and then I can just toss that in, upload that really quick. Like, that's literally done in like 5 minutes. Right, because we don't need to build the engine for the bot upgrade. Black hole. You know what? That's a lot of dueling power again. It's kind of bad for everything else though, but like maybe we just prioritize duels right now. But we can like rocket barrage and ghosts and black hole and then kind of go from there. Seems like at least our strategy. Reminder to update the playtest branch too. You just want me to update the playtest branch so you don't have to swap over to default. I'm not always going to update the playtest branch. There's really no reason to do that. I update the playtest branch if something needs to be updated. I don't do it so you don't have to go and actually swap over to the default branch. Okay. Can you skewer while burrowed? Probably. You can actually move while burrowed. That's not really a restriction you have. Let me grab Star Force. Very good. Also, my blanket is actually getting a little too warm. I've been sitting in this blanket for hours. And it's nice. It's very comfy. It keeps me warm and makes me feel comfortable. Which is something that, honestly, I can use right now. But also, it is getting a little too warm. No more blanket right now. So what do we have here? We have Fury Swipes, Jingu Mastery. Didn't this guy just win a duel? No, he lost the duel. Against this guy. Well, this guy got nothing, right? Alright, let's go. So what's kind of nice about our build is that Rocket Barrage is actually just really scary. I know, you may have suspected that already. But, I'm honestly a little surprised by how good Rocket Barrage is. That is just really good. That is just very, very good. Is it a sort of compression blanket? No, it's just a normal blanket. When me and my mom went to Scotland, I bought that blanket. That's why it's got the fun pattern on it. But it's just a really nice blanket. So yeah. You know, that's kind of how I like to buy souvenirs. I know that there's like some people who buy like statues or whatnot, and I find that a little bit weird. But I like to get, if I like, I'm gonna go to get a souvenir from something, it's something that I can kind of like use around the house, you know? Like a blanket. Use that blanket all the time. Okay, let's see if we can make this happen. We do actually have some really nice stuff going for us that's making me feel fairly confident that we can handle it. Yes, we are going to wait a little bit with that. Alright, now is probably a good time. And then we just need to connect with Black Hole. Yeah, that's not even fair, really. That actually killed way too quickly. It's scary, Rocket Barrage. I mean, it does 220 damage per second. And it does that for 4 seconds. Wait, why are you tiny? Why are you so lanky? Huh. I guess it just like was a weird angle. He looked like he had like a really... Doesn't it look weird? Why does Tiny's arm look so weird? Am I just imagining something right now? Look, Tiny looks a little weird to me. Okay, coming in. Thank you very much. And Sadness. Nice kill. We'll grab ourselves... Well, probably best to just go for Luminance first, right? Kind of maximize that damage output as well. Because there is value to just going fast while clearing out the creeps. I think there's always something very important to keep in mind. Like, you want to go quickly because it just, you know, makes sure you get more money. Round money is significant. So we want to make sure we get that. Oh, I bet more than I wanted to, but I guess that'll just have to do. I'm sure it's fine. So we have all of our ultimates leveled up, very good. Feel nice and powerful due to that. And then we'll go from there. What else are we looking at here? So this is a permastunner, right? Oh, you have Rocket Barrage with bad juju. You and me, but better. Okay. Medusa. Oh, she's gonna be scary later on. Not yet, but once she hits level 25, she'll have no problem clearing creeps. This guy is like really single target focused, I guess. This guy kind of is still looking for a build. Yeah, you can kind of tell, you know, sometimes people are just still looking for builds and it just doesn't quite... It's just not quite enough. How dare you, Fawn, steal my rocket barrage? That's my thing. Alright, so you have marksmanship, dispersion, grow. It's just marksmanship on tiny. It's weird. Doesn't feel right to me. And then Bloodseeker. What's this Bloodseeker? Got Blood Rage and nothing else really. So I think overall the power level isn't too high. I would say the power level overall is fairly low, which is good for us because honestly I think our build isn't perfect, but it definitely has a lot of potential. We have 2 very valuable abilities and then 3 other abilities that are at least going to be decent early on. So I think we can definitely take it from here and feel good about it. Oh, this is a bit useless. Does marksmanship agonyms work for melee heroes? Yes, so the splinter effect works, but nothing else from marksmanship. The reason why you still get marksmanship even on melee heroes is because the splinter effect is just so freaking good. But nothing else works. But Splinter is just incredibly powerful, so you usually pick it up anyway. And mostly it's just there's so many builds that you can do with marksmanship that makes it so good. Right, it's not even just that marksmanship itself is so good, it's that it has so many abilities that it combines well with. Oh yes, I will take a little bit of AoE damage, why not? Add to our repertoire of AoE-based power. Just the triple Battle Fury proc is amazing. Yeah, honestly, that alone carries quite a few builds. So, it's still incredibly powerful, although it might not be powerful in the way you necessarily would expect. The N. I guess I should mention this really quick, but Wispy just... or like yesterday, upgraded the Chroma bots. They are now way more intelligent than they were before. Where before, there was no AI. Now they actually have an AI. So, I don't know if that's of relevance to you. Maybe, you know, you can have a look at that sometime. Okay, run. I forgot to activate my big thing. It's fine. It's a spell. It gets amped, dude. So they won't kill their own companions anymore and damage themselves? Nope. They are now actually trying to win. I wouldn't necessarily say that they are competitive. They're not super smart, but before there was literally no AI, before they were just playing random cards. Which led to some fun situations. So my favorite thing is still, there's a card called 9 Ice Boon, which has a really complex selection that you have to make. And the thing about it is that it gives you like 9 choices and only a few of them are valid. And it just kills the bots because the bots keep randomly selecting and they just never get it right. Which I just find kind of amusing. But it's no longer a thing. Bot is now smart. And by smart, I mean not so smart, but they're trying. They're like me. So, let's get ourselves a Book of Paragon, maybe. No, we should probably get like a Shiva Scout first, right? Break effect, useless, borrow time if passive. I feel like you said all of the right words, but the order was all over the place. Are you Yoda? Do we have Yoda in chat? I mean, that's kind of exciting, I guess. But, yeah, so against the... It seems people are still a little confused by this Medusa. So Medusa had borrowed time. If you break a hero with borrowed time, then borrowed time will not automatically activate. However, that wasn't why the Medusa's borrowed time didn't activate. It didn't activate because I just killed her before it activated. Borrowed time activates after you take the damage. So you will still take the damage and then it activates. It's not like Aeon Disc. Aeon Disc activates when you were supposed to take the damage and blocks it. Right? Borrowed time doesn't quite work like that. Okay. Hey, we both have BKB, isn't that fun? Alright. Sorry, dude. Let me get 80 agility, I guess. Very good. You fought and died with honor. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, Monkey Menace. No big deal. We're gonna take down the monkeys really quick. Man, we really need, like, something. Our build right now is... It's just mostly not a build. Right, that's like the biggest problem with it. It's not that it's a bad build, it's just not a build at all. So you kind of have to do something about that sometime. TNT versus the N. Okay. Nice. Grab ourselves the Shiva Scar. Oh, that is... Ah! Okay, okay, okay. Lifesteal though, lifesteal. Who did I bet on? I forget. I honestly, like, I just forget everything these days. Hey, we got it right! Look at that. Well, that was very smart of me. Good job. So, 6 stability probably, right? At this stage? They both have Lucky Shot, but this guy's ranged and has way more attack speed. So I'm gonna give it to... Gonna give it to the Snooper. Although, that can definitely go both ways. It entirely kind of depends on who gets luckier with the Lucky Shot. It's just that the Sniper has a way higher chance of getting it. So you have that. What did the Medusa have? She got a stun earlier, right? Oh, that was just, I guess, Stone Gaze? Fawn versus Flare. Fawn is hard to kill. Flare, not so much. Alright. Go hard. Very good. Saint Tor champion. We need to still get an a Bloodthorn. That's sort of our biggest remaining item that we still need to buy. And then afterwards, we're just gonna kind of be okay, I think. And then we can start working towards actually getting a good build. I mean, there's still just a lot remaining that we need to go for. So. Oh, I forgot to activate this again. Don't worry about it. It's still okay though, right? Black hole, dude. It's actually just really good. I mean, honestly, pierces spell immunity. It's only 200 damage per second, but turns out being pure damage is kind of really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. You know, make sure we have that. Against this boss, we want to maximize our potential here. So. I don't think we need the Minotaur Horn. Do we? It's actually probably better than the Cloak of Flames. Alright, let's see what we get. Guardian Angel? I think Bedlam, right? It's damage. It's not great damage, but it's something. No, I mean, it is actually really good damage. Like, I don't know why I'm making it sound worse than it is. I'm just not sure if it's, like, right for us. But, to be honest, we can probably just stick with this. This will probably be fine for another 20 rounds or so. Right, and then we can start re-rolling later. And just focus on getting stats and so on right now. Bedlam, and you can replace Barrage. I don't know, Barrage has been doing pretty good. You guys think we should replace Barrage? Chat, push 1 if you think we should just kind of keep the build for now and maybe replace some stuff later. Or push 2 if you think, well, you know, you're pretty strong right now. Maybe it makes sense to get those rerolls done right now and then get, you know, like make sure we're prepared for later. I feel like there's a valid argument to be made in either direction. How is Fawn finishing these fights before me? What does this Dazzler have? God, disarm. Disarm, disarm, disarm. Yeah, I'm not sure how you can win that. Oh, you have Bedlam and Rocket Barrage as well. That's kind of funny. I didn't expect our build to just be the same build. Flare versus multivitamin. Okay, get these two. Monkey Menace. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Yeah, I probably wasted that Bedlam a bit. Alright, you ideally want to keep it for this moment here. But it's okay. I'm still finishing the rounds pretty early, but not as early as I would really hope. Oh my god, invisibility. Seriously? Permanent invisibility at that. You have a sentry! You literally have a sentry! Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, you're fine. Yeah, you still got it. You still got it. Don't scare me like that. Don't do it. Spirit Scythe and Bloodthorn is pretty spooky already. You actually really don't need much more than that. I think just Spirit Scythe and Bloodthorn is gonna win you quite a few fights. Okay, get this. Thank you very much. Never mind. Well, it can go either way, you never know. No, right now I'm happy to just kind of like relax and make sure we have enough money coming in and all of that. Alright. Build up some cash flow. Sadness versus TNT. Permastun versus a lot of damage. Kind of comes down to whether or not you get a BKB. Looks like it. Oh, here you go. Rocket Barrage coming out a bit late, but, you know, still getting there. Oh no! Okay, well, there goes that fight. Whew! Alright, that spooky boy is a bit of a problem. Currently have 4 the Riddler in my hand, and I feel kind of disgusting, to be honest. Well, let's go, dude. Get all them Riddlers down and Riddle away. Gotta actually get these big win conditions in play. Eva versus me. It is I. What a surprise. Ooh. I don't know if I was prepared for that. Oh. Oh, I'm obviously not prepared for it, but let's see. Oh, you are invisible too. I don't know if it's allowed for 2 players to be invisible. That strikes me as slightly illegal. Hello. I hope you enjoy your stay in whatever that is. Good. I think the spooky ghost's gotta go. I kind of want to keep Black Hole. Oh, we want Octarine. Why don't I have an Octarine yet? Well, that's a bit silly of me, isn't it? Very good. That's what I really need. Gotta get that Octarine in here, because now I can shoot Rocket Barrage endlessly. Alright, no big deal. Dragon Knight wins. It's not a big surprise again. The Spirit Siphon by itself is already pretty good. Rearm. Well, that's kind of interesting. Who are you fighting against? The Vengeful? I don't really know what this Vengeful's up to, if I'm completely honest. It's kind of a weird build that's happening over there. I paused playing Waste Many Minds and got milled out by Whittler deck, and it felt like that. Yeah. I mean, against these big win conditions, you just have to like actually be a bit more proactive. Tiny versus tiny. Taking their time. Timey. Oh. Well, turns out the bigger guy won. The not so tiny wins against the quite tiny. Aww. So I guess that's our first knockout then. Admittedly, I don't think that build had that much going. I think this could be a really powerful build on just another hero. Alright, it's just not on tiny. You need to do this on a ranged hero. Ranged agility hero, ideally. That's always, I think that's always a bit painful when you get a good build that like, you are like, oh yeah, this build is sick, this can win the game. But then you're playing a shitty hero. Where it's not going to win the game on that hero. On anybody else, definitely could do it. But on that one, no, no, no. Okay then. Continuing to save up the money. We don't really need anything in terms of items at this stage. So I'm just gonna continue saving up until we can have some big rerolls later on. The menagerie. No, I'm gonna use the ghosts for the next boss, I think. Because the ghosts are actually pretty good there. What do you have? Do you have, like, range? Headshot? Why you... Oh, it's the penta-edged sword. That gives bonus range. Really? The range 1? How? She doesn't even have anything. Alright. I'm just a little surprised that the Venge won that fight, because it really feels like the Venge doesn't have anything. But maybe I need to be so I need to stop being so judgy. I'm gonna burrow. Nice. Alright, very good spell prism. And I think now is time. Right, the ghosts just aren't so good anymore. Okay, that's kind of nothing. Get rid of Crystal Nova. No, not really feeling it. Life Drain? Maybe? No. I need something with some AoE. We could try to get this and Serpent Wards. The chance is just so low. Oh, I'm so good. Oh, just an unbelievable performance, as is expected at this point, I think. Just nailing it. Alright, very good. I need to grab myself the Ghost Scepter. Need to group up the creeps, you know, I need them to be a bit closer. I think we keep Black Hole for the fights. And then we just go from there. But yeah, I just, you know, like, I oftentimes, I get asked all the time, 24/7. I get 500 emails a day of people asking me, Balmy, how do I become so good at Custom Hero Clash? I'm trying to build a competitive gaming career off of this very specific custom game. And I need your advice, for everybody knows you are the best player. And then I always say, well, the first step in your training is to just sit in front of your computer for 24 hours straight and discard things until you discard into the right thing, or right abilities. You need to get that training down. And that's really, like, I've done this 24 hours a day, every single day, 8 times a week. And I can now safely and securely guarantee that I will be getting exactly what I need every time. And that's what makes me different. Go get it! Nice. Wait, did I not bet on you? By the way, my car's fixed. They got me my car back. Well, I got my car back. Yeah. It's all fixed and repaired and all that good stuff. What was I saying here? I think they just swapped out the door. Well, the door was all bonked up and now it just looks nice and new and beautiful. And it just kind of makes me think that they probably just swapped out the door, because I don't really know how else you're gonna fix that. You know, like that door was broke. Broke door. Do I keep Black Hole? I probably don't keep Black Hole, right? I mean, it's been winning me duels. And that is absolutely undeniable that Black Hole is winning me duels. So maybe I should... Hello, I downloaded Chroma like 3 days ago and I've been playing relaxingly for like 2 to 3 hours a day, and I must say the game feels really nice and fun to play. Super relaxing. Definitely feels like best card game I've played in a long time. I'm glad you like it. That's good to hear, my friend. Alright, good. We have a bunch of money. I don't know. What do I do? Reroll Rocket Barrage? But Rocket Barrage is like 90% of my damage, no? I think I just chill. I think I just don't do anything. Just like maybe get some int. Right? But Rocket Barrage is a very significant amount of damage, honestly. TNT. No, we're just fine there, right? I'm just borrowed. Somebody thought I was just gonna keep sitting there. Somebody did not expect me to leave my little hidey hole. I mean, that works very well for me. I'm gonna go back to being in a little hidey hole. I mean, honestly, Black Hole is so good. It's very surprising to me just how incredible Black Hole seems. But it just seems really powerful. I don't even want to get rid of it, you know? $23,000 gold. So time? Do we get rid of Rocket Barrage? Is it time? Okay. Okay, I think it is. Let me try what happens if I play around without Rocket Barrage. Alright, I'm not using Rocket Barrage this round. Okay, it feels exactly the same as before, so I guess Rocket Barrage is not actually important. Okay. Alright, time to start eating. Cold Embrace. Cold Embrace is genuinely fantastic with Dispersion. But I think I think it's not... I don't actually like it that much, yeah. Alright, alright. God damn it. Yes! I'm the best, dude. Did you see me just win against the perma-stunner? Untouchable. Oh, Retaliate maybe. Is Retaliate good? I feel like these are both kind of not so great. Should probably get Untouchable though. So that we don't die. That would be good, wouldn't it? I mean, like, yes, it slows down the damage we take. Wait, do you guys not have vision? Alright, it's time to say goodbye to Black Hole. Which makes me a little sad, I have to say. Don't need God's Rebuke. Don't need any of this, really. Let me use that. Don't need Rabbit. Don't need the Swarm. Don't mind Borrowed Time. I guess if I have Borrowed Time, I don't want Untouchable, right? Rearm. What am I rearming? I don't really think I'm rearming anything, right? Get rid of Cinder Brew. Again, don't really think there's anything that's good here. Cane Bolt. Oh, I have the buttons wrong right now. Because I'm in a selection and it remembers your old buttons, which kind of makes sense, but my brain does not see things that way. Okay. Oh, you're a Permastunner. Oh man, I just had to fight a Permastunner. Oh, now I wish I had Rearm. Just a second ago, I fought a Permastunner. Now I have to do it again. Alright. Get it? Nice. I am the Permastunner killer. These nerds don't survive against me. No permastunning me. Haha. Firestorm. Yes. Alright. Alright, now we're looking really good. 2 permastuns versus some bugs. Some bug who will win. That's right. Nobody can win against my bug. Buggity bug. Wait, you guys don't have detection. Well, that makes life easy. So at this stage, we just leave things as they are, right? Bedlam is still good, and it's gonna stay good for quite a while. And that's it. That's pretty much the whole thing. I don't really know what else there is to add to that sentence. We grab this, we slap in a BKB, we don't really need Ghost Scepter against the hero. And we just buy intelligence now. I think that's pretty much it. Fix the 1 KO of King's ability. I don't know yet. I don't know if they did. Alright, that's not really enough. I probably need to BKB here. Oh no, I don't. Oh, okay. Hey, nice hex. Ooh, oh, thank you. The secret strat. Leaving your little hole. This is the one bit about my strategy that nobody has been able to deal with yet. Instead, I just unburrow and come beat them up. Yeah, bitch, I'm coming over there. You just wait, I'm coming. That's right, you don't stand a chance against me. Grab some more intelligence, very good. Ideal builds to raise Bedlam to Mars passive. That would be good, yeah. I think there's like quite a lot we can get when we replace Bedlam. I'm not sure like if the game will necessarily last that long. Honestly speaking, while we're still fighting heroes, I don't think we replace Bedlam. The first moment I would say we replace Bedlam is once everybody else is dead. But I don't see it happening before that. I just think that wouldn't be very smart. Right, Permastun versus that guy. I think the Permastun wins, right? But we'll just kind of like get the book. And the book amps up the damage from the Wild Axes and the Bedlam and all of that stuff. I mean, it's not the most useful thing, but it's okay. Alright, here's this. Very good. More intelligence. I mean, honestly, Nyx Assassin has pretty good, like, stats in terms of, like, having a nice spread, but it also means he doesn't really excel on anything, so our intelligence isn't so high. I mean, Puck now running around with 5.2 intelligence gain. That's just outrageous. 5.2 intelligence gain. Crazy. Oh, you already bought 3? Or like 10 books? That's kind of crazy, too. I thought I was doing well. I bought 3. But admittedly, I did spend some money re-rolling, didn't I? Not an insignificant amount either. What's this? And you have Magician. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about getting that, but I don't know. I mean, in a way, long-term Magician is more value, right? Because right now, if you think about it, just you would have to spend 15,000 gold to buy this much intelligence, and to buy these two things, I have to spend 7,200. So it's 8,200. 1,400 plus 5,800. No, 7,200 was right. Okay. And it is 5,800 for the Aghanims, right? Oh, God. I'm not sure if I'm getting these numbers right. No, it is right. Okay, yeah. Very good. Did somebody just die? Ah, there she goes. Oh, God. There's just so many permastunners. So many permastunners. What do I do against that? Well, funnily enough, we do actually have a tool that lets us deal with permastun quite nicely. Which is Vendetta applying a break. So I'm gonna just go ahead and throw out a few of these axes here. Okay. Alright. Turns out the BKB from their side. Maybe a bit too much. Ooh. Alright, they got me. They got me. I'm gonna go into my hole again. I was kind of hoping I would be able to deal enough damage, like, really quickly. But I think I needed to wait a bit longer still. Oh, that's the wrong thing to use. Oh well. Hey, can you guys group up for a second? Thank you. Very good. Yeah, break is annoying, but it doesn't affect Burrow. So it's not that big of a deal. We sell this. I need these guys to die. I don't really know how I'm gonna win this fight against the permastunners. I think they just need to kill each other. Right? I feel like that's our strategy. No, I need to... We sell this. I'll go ahead and buy a little bit more intelligence here. I mean, I can probably also just get an Aeon disc against them. I mean, everybody else is already running around with it. Very good. I mean, we lost the gamble, but sure. This guy's scary. Realm Winter Skirt. Well, we're gonna have to figure something out for that. Alright, you guys want to swap out Bedlam. That's nothing. Scream of Pain. Alright, nothing again. Diabolic Edict. Nothing again. Warcry. And nothing. And I guess Winter's Curse? It'll just have to do. Ah, Lincoln's. Yeah. Why are you full HP all of a sudden? Was that one brain sap? One brain sap did that much damage? Okay. That's pretty intense. Luckily these guys don't have detection. Get rid of Ignite. Still haven't found anything. That's not so good. That's not so good at all. Alright, Dragon Knight won last time. Alright. Shadow Poison. Concussive. I don't think we care about spin, right? Oh! Well, they got us. Yeah, our rerolls didn't work out so well for us. They did not. Alright, dumb perma-stunners are still at it though. Would have been funny if I had gotten Aftershock too, then I could fight right back with the perma-stun. No. We needed like one more decent ability. But I feel like we should have kept Bedlam. We should have kept Bedlam. Let me win. I mean, you just want to, like... Are you saying that you can fight against creeps infinitely? We can get a new record here. Oh. 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 Is it happening? Nice. Very good. Bit of a surprise.
Face the night, face the dragon. I am shocked, shocked.
Alright, there we go. I should have bought refresher for borrowed time, Blade Man. I should have bought a refresher. You're right, you're right. I was just so obsessed with re-rolling. You know, it's something that just... You don't really have much time in the late game. That's like a legitimate thing about this game mode. I think in the later rounds, one of your most valuable resources is actually just time. Because it's such a tight window to be able to do anything. Dragonite is already done. Oh, that's clever. Fatal Bonds Winter's Curse. Huh. Kind of want a Dragonite to make it, not Sadness. Sadness, go die. I gotta see what this Dragonite is up to. What's a good aggro here on Chroma other than Giari? I really like Tunny. I think that this may sound a bit strange, but I'm not joking. Gugu can actually do a ton of work. Wait, why did they all die? Fatal Bonds. Okay. I think there's actually some like really fun aggro builds you can do with Gugu, where you just kind of use purple as your like core for early tempo, and it allows you to push the opponent to just about 15 health a lot of the time, and then you just run out of stuff. But this is where Gugu is fun. At that point, you just click ultimate, and then you wait. And you just let the rest of it happen. Don't even have to do anything anymore. Venora is also great for like a more aggressive blue build. It may not be kind of like what you would expect from like a more traditional aggro idea. But like mono blue Venora with like the GBC develop package. Yeah, that does a lot of work. I would definitely say Gugu feels like such a hard counter for Waste Many Minds because she needs to use her ability. Yeah, I mean, there's also Quill who struggles very, very much with Gugu. But I think that's just kind of like part of it to me, you know? You know, of course, if it becomes too much, then at some point we gotta like maybe rethink those matchups a bit. But to a certain extent, I think certain heroes just doing better against other heroes, I think that's totally fine.
Take my $5.
Hey, Bob's Guns, thanks for the 49 months. As always, I will take them, of course. Thank you, thank you. Right, it's something like, for example, I don't know if you guys are too familiar with the Pokemon trading card game. But it's actually the game that I have been the most interested in recently. Like, I'm not really so keen on Hearthstone anymore, and Magic has lost a lot of my interest as well, because the recent expansions have just been bad. And honestly, the Pokemon trading card game is just so solid. It is so good. And one of the things that is really interesting about the Pokemon trading card game, in there, you have... What am I saying? You have type types, right? So your Pokemon have types, and oftentimes you will build a deck with only 1 or 2 Pokemon types. Usually just 1. And what can result, for example, is there's one of the strongest decks in the current Pokemon meta game is something that's called Pikarom, like Pikachu and Zekrom. And Pikarom is very, very, very powerful. Hey, Almighty Meep too, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Now, Pikarom is crazy strong, but it has a weakness to fighting. Every Pokemon in that deck is weak to fighting. Because they are an electric type, and electric is weak to fighting. And there is another deck called... what is the guy? Colossal GX. And the Colossal deck isn't so great against like some of the other top tier decks, like for example ADP or Mad Party. Colossal is pretty bad against those. But Colossal is a fighting type, which means it pretty much gets free wins against Pikarom. And that's just kind of like a part of the game, and honestly, I think that's fine. Now, it's not a completely free win, and Pikarom can play around it, and it's just kind of like something you need to keep in mind while building a deck. How much are you worried when building your Pikarom list about having to go up against Colossal? And to a certain extent, I think that same logic applies to Chroma, right? Where it's like, well, when you're playing your list, you know, when you're building your deck, how much are you worried about losing to Google? You know, do you maybe build your deck a bit differently to make sure that you have some defenses? But yeah. What electric is weak to fighting? Yeah, so in the Pokemon trading card game, they don't have as many types as they have in the, like, Pokemon video game. They have kind of streamlined it, which, by the way, I think is a very smart thing to do. I think having the same amount of typing, it would just be a bit too much. So in the Pokemon trading card game, stuff like, for example, ground and rock is all classified as fighting. There's also no dual typings. So something like, for example, Colossal, which in the video game is a rock-fire type, ends up being classified as a rock type, which then makes it a fighting type in the card game. Which is kind of funny, right? Because in the video game, nothing about Colossal is a fighting type, it's rock-fire. And then in the card game, it becomes a fighting type. But it kind of makes sense if you think about it a bit. Sonic, no! I mean, I was just kind of waiting for it, honestly. This was a build that I think in theory could have gone endlessly. Right? But that was a very complicated sequence of button pushes. That was not easy. So I'm not too surprised that it didn't end up going endlessly. Anyway. Why does it make sense? Okay, so you just kind of have to think about it this way, right? Because like when you're picking whether or not the Colossal is going to be a fire or a fighting type in your game, it kind of depends on like how you want it to play. Fire in the Pokemon trading card game tends to be very fast. They have like a card called Velda, which lets them accelerate mana. And they tend to also be all about having, like, loading up a ton of mana on a specific Pokemon. While fighting tends to be a bit slower and more about being sturdy and tough. Right? So it kind of makes sense that Colossal, which if we transfer it into, like, from Fire Rock into Fire Fighting for the card game, and then we have to pick one, that it's more of a fighting type. But it doesn't really make any sense if you think about it in like video game terms, because it's not a fighting type. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know if this is interesting. I find it really interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.